Good evening and welcome to the Shark Tank for Martha's Vineyard Sharks Baseball, along with the voice of the Sanford Mainers, Ryan Zimmerman, and my father, Jonathan Chatanover. My name is Keith Chatanover. Sharks are home for the first time in a week. 2-2 flared over first. That could be trouble, and that ball is going to drop in for a base hit. Rounding third is Chamberlain. He will score. Vedetto will be safe at second base with a two-out double. And the Sharks, after the two-out Chamberlain walk, have grabbed an early 1-0 lead. So the Sharks, the early lead, and now it will be Jackson Raper. He'll line a base hit into right field. Rounding third, he will be waved home, will be Vedetto. The throw is going to be cut off, and scrambling back to first safely is Raper. The Sharks have two straight RBI hits, and they have a 2-0 lead. 2-1 hit well in the air to left. Back goes Tate, still back. He's at the wall. That ball is gone. A two-run home run for Anthony Vedetto. Vedetto has himself two extra base hits, 2 runs scored, and 3 RBIs on the day, and the Sharks take a 4-0 lead over Sanford.
Takes a first pitch curveball into right center field. Going over is Nelson as that ball is caught for out number 3. So 15 up, 15 down for the Mainers. Will Warren perfect through 5. Warren with the glove over his face. The next full count pitch, a curveball misses up high, ball 4, and the perfect game is no longer. However, a no-hitter still in progress as the Martha's Vineyard Sharks fans give their pitcher a round of applause for his efforts. Lutz on the move, the 0-2, a swing and a miss. Throw down to second is not in time. Ball gets into center field. Hogan will score. Lutz trying for third. The throw is not in time. And the Sharks are up 5-0. Lutz takes his lead off third. 1 in already for the Sharks. This inning pitch on its way. A fly ball to right field.
Oh, he can't see it.
No, no one's
found the ball. It drops. And Dylan Lutz scores on a Colin Shapiro bloop single. It's 6-0 Sharks. His 1-1, a line drive into left field, and a base hit. 1 run will score. That's Shapiro. Nelson coming around. He will touch home as well. So a 2 RBI single for Nick Raposo makes it an 8-0 score.
That ball's grounded over Vedetto's glove into right field. It's going to be a base hit. We'll see if that's ruled a hit. It's going to be ruled a hit, and that is going to do it for the no-hitter. That is a hit given to Drew DiMartino on a skipper that went right on by Vedetto. That flashes up hit on the scoreboard, and that is a no-hitter for the Sharks tonight.
It's like you two are sharing a brain.
Yeah, well, how long have we done together, Dad? As that misses for ball 4, and Langford's aboard. Robbie Armitage lines it into left field for a base hit. And the Mainers had the first 2 men aboard as they look to rebound from what is currently an 8-run deficit. First 2 men are aboard in the 8th. 3-1 pitch inside, ball 4, and Sanford has the bases loaded, nobody out, and Sterling Hayes coming up. Jeez. That ball is off of the heel of Raper's glove into shallow left field. That should be a base hit, and 2 runs will score for the Mainers. And that's going to be a base hit for Hayes. And here comes Sanford. They've scored twice here in the 8th. Still nobody out. And have reached base with the last 4 batters. 2 of them hits, 2 of them walks. And it's 8-2.
It seems like a thing of the past
Exactly. 1-2 is lined over Raper's glove into left field. It's a base hit. Holding at third base is Van Remortel. And again, Sanford has the bases loaded, nobody out. They'll bring the tying run into the in the hole spot on your lineup card. And I think that is going to be all for the well-battered so far Kyle Dean. In an inning that all began with what at the time seemed like a harmless walk. Drew DiMartino the batter, and he will flare one over Vedetto's head into right field. That's a base hit. 2 runs will score. Rounding second and heading to third is Connor Tate, and on at first with a 2-run single is Drew DiMartino. It has been a 4-run inning for the Mainers here in the 8th inning. Still nobody out, and the number 3 hitter, Shane Marshall, coming up for Sanford.
Yeah, as Marshall was going back, the umpire was staring at him. I don't know whether he said something, but in any case, it's a called third strike. That one's into short right center. That's going to drop for a hit.
Yep, and scoring is Tate. DiMartino reaches second safely. It's another hit for Sanford in this inning. That is their 5th of the inning, and that makes it an 8-5 game. And if you can believe it, the Mainers are going to bring the tying run to bat in what was an 8-0 game to begin this top of the 8th inning. We saw an 8-run lead now evaporated to an 8-5 lead. 3-0 is upstairs, ball 4, and the bases are again loaded, and this time it will be Brandon Langford, the batter. Hasn't really filled in that well. 3-2 misses low, ball 4. It forces in a run, and it puts the go-ahead run at first base, and the tying run in scoring position, still only 1 out, and Robbie Armitage will be the batter. Can you believe this one? Those are the kind of tips and tricks us announcers love to share with each other. 2-2 is lined into right center field. That's a base hit, and it's going to go up the alley. Raposo round second. He will hit third. He's being waved home by Jay Mendez. The throw is going to be in time. They got him. 9-6-2, I believe, is the scoring on that. Raper was being sent by Mendez, and he is tagged out by the catcher Adams trying to score. Give Raposo the double, but that will end the 8th inning.
Now the Mainers could ride that potentially to tie the game.
Slow roller. Raper has to go off the heel of his glove, and safe at first with an error is Sterling Hayes. 1-2, had to hit deep to right. Back goes Nelson, still back at the wall. It is gone. Drew DiMartino in opposite field, tying 2-run home run. And the Sharks, who led 8-0 going into the top of the 8th, surrender the lead. A 2-run shot from Drew DiMartino, and if you can believe it, and I'm not sure I do just yet, it is 8-8 here at the Shark Tank. If this game is to reach extras, we'll go over the extra inning rules. And I tell you, when we were beginning the 8th inning, I never thought I'd have to utter that sentence. 2-0 is grounded up the middle and past Slavens into center field. It's a base hit. We expect Ryan to make far less than I do. The 1-0 runner goes. Pitch is taken outside. Throw to second is not in time. It is a stolen base for Shane Marshall, and the potential go-ahead run is at second base, and there is still only 1 out in the 9th. 2-1 pitch. That one's lined over Vedetto's head into right field. It's a base hit. Rounding third is Marshall. He will score. It's an RBI single for Nick Howie, and for the first time tonight, Sanford leads. It is 9-8 Mainers in the 9th inning.
Even when their backs are against the wall in the 9th.
1-2, popped up behind third. Will Van Remortel have a shot at this one? He's over, and he makes the catch in the Sanford bullpen. 1 away in the 9th.
So yeah, apparently there's more than one player on this Mainers team that's capable of a web gem. Jack Van Remortel sliding and slipping and holding on to the baseball, and what a big out number 1. He's getting the Mainers dugout fired up.
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Hogan is down on strikes, and the Sharks are down to their final out of the night. The 1-2 from Nolan Wilson. Hit high in the air to right center field. This should do it. Over is Marshall, as is Howie. It will be Nick Howie to make the catch, and the ball game has ended. What a win for the Sanford Mainers. They were entered the 8th inning down by 8 runs. They score 6 times in the 8th and 3 times in the 9th to win this one over the Martha's Vineyard Sharks. Your final score tonight here from the Shark Tank, 9-8.